Oh my god, just scared me. Just kidding. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea Hernandez, and today I am going to be trying to recreate this look that I've seen all over Pinterest for the past week, and it's been killing me, and I want to try to recreate it, but the only thing that I don't have is a gold or like shimmery yellow liquid liner. So I'm gonna actually have to do something completely different, but let me just show you what the look looks like because I need to retry it. It's this one right here. It's yellow with like a gold liner on top and then a thick black wing liner. And so you know what? I'm gonna try it today because you know what? That's what we're here to do. We're here to try new looks. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's get right into it. First thing I'm gonna do is prime my face. I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer, and I'm just gonna pour a little bit on my hand here. And then I'm just going to put that all over my face. Sorry, oh my gosh. The next thing I'm going to do is going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in this shade Fair Light Neutral. And I'm going to put this all over my lid because it gives my eyeshadow a base. And then I'm just going to tap that out with my finger, and I'm going to go up to my eyebrow. You want to make sure that it's no longer wet, so just keep patting it in until it feels dry and absorbed into your skin. Beautiful. And then next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my James Charles palette. I've had this palette since the day it came out actually, and I don't think I've ever actually used it until today. Like, I still even have like the little protector that has all the names on it. I'm gonna take my Morphe M518 brush, and I'm gonna take the shade B, that's a yellow one right here, and I'm gonna dip my brush right into it. And I'm going to take that over the top of my lid. And I'm going to wing it out. And it's okay to go as far as you would like because we'll clean it up when we put our foundation on. And I'm going all the way over to my crease here, but I'm not going over to this corner. And then you just build this shade up until your liking of how yellow you would like it. I'm going to go into the other eye. And it's okay if it's messy because don't worry, we will clean it up, girl. We'll clean it up. But you want it to go out for a wing because you're going to use a liquid liner right into it. So you're going to do two wings. Actually, we're going to have 3 wings on our eye today. We're going to be flying high in the sky. And then I'm going to take my Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson. And I'm going to use my Morphe M441 brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Food Videos right here. It's a very neon yellow. And I'm going to just get that onto my brush. And I'm going to go right underneath the color B that we just put on our eye. And you're gonna follow along just like you did with the first color. I'm gonna go into my other eye. I'm going to go back into the James Charles palette and use the color B to help blend my two yellows together. That way it's not such a hard transition between the two. You always want to make sure you're blending your colors together. And sometimes I know it feels like you're blending for literally days, but that's okay because sometimes you have to do it. Blend until them fingers bleed. Not literally, but literally. And as you can tell, that is a very yellow. Like, look at that. And then I'm going to go back in with the James Charles palette and go in with this shade right here. It's called 518. It's a very yellow color. It kind of reminds me of Cheetos. And then I'm going to use my JH32 brush. And I'm just going to dip it into 518. Tap off the extra and just go into the crease very lightly. I don't want too much of 518 to be shown. I just want it to bring a little depth into my look. And I'm only going into my crease and then bringing that extra out to my wing. And then you go in and do it to the other eye. And just use your windshield wiper motions and then bring it out. This is kind of reminding me of like a sunflower. And I've been wanting to do like a sunflower type of eye look, but I don't really know where to begin or like how to do it, honestly. Like, I have this vision in my mind, but I know once I bring it to like life, it probably won't look like what it looks like inside my mind. So who knows. And then you're going to go back in with your M441 and you're going to go back in with the shade B from the James Charles palette and just blend those colors together. And I'm liking the three of those colors combined together. It's bringing a very beautiful look so far. And then next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX Epic Wear liner. It's in the shade White. And this is where it's going to get a little nerve-wracking for me because I am not good when it comes to winged liners or any type of liquid liner. And it's going in my like eyebrow bone. And I'm kind of nervous because I feel like it's not going to turn out how I want it. But that's okay. We're all learning here. And so I'm not gonna change it or stop the video and edit it out. If it messes up, I'll try to fix it. If not, hey, I'm learning. The next time we do it, it may come out perfect. You just never know. So I'm just gonna take my liner. Please, Jesus, let it turn out right. Oh God, okay. So I'm not going to talk through it because if I talk, I will mess it up. But you're going to start from your corner over here and then go all the way over and then wing it out. You catching me? Okay. Take a deep breath. Let's do this. You guys see me doing it? I hope so. Take it nice and slow. Don't go too fast. Whoa, that's a lot of gloopy gloppy on there. Okay, we've got a base for it, and now we just gotta make it a little bit more thicker. Oh God. Ooh, girl. I could start crying because it actually turned out how I wanted it to. Now we're gonna just let it dry a little bit. I'm not trying to look up because I know if I look up, it will most likely smear. And the next thing we're gonna do while it's still just a little wet, you don't want it to be like very wet, you want it to just be just almost dry, but still just like a little hint of wet, if that makes sense. We're gonna go in with our Armed and Gorgeous palette by Jaclyn Hill, and we're gonna go in with this shade Coin. That is this gold. Oh no! Wipe it away. Hurry up. Don't look down. Don't look down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mayday. Mayday. And then we're gonna go in with our JH41 brush. And we're gonna go into that shade Coin, just the tip of your brush, and you're gonna pat it on to your white liner. Well, actually, you're gonna have to start wiping it. You're gonna have to start following your liner, nice and steady. And it's okay if if the glitter falls out onto your bottom lid. Don't worry, girl. We will clean it up. But just keep going like this. Go at your own pace, because that's what's going to work for you, going at your own pace. Don't go at anybody else's pace. You go at the pace that works for you. Because you can tell when I did my liner, I was going real nice and steady. Like, I was not trying to mess it up. Now, while this one's drying, I'm going to try to redo this onto this side. So, please, Jesus. They're not twins, they're sisters. That's what I gotta tell myself every time I do my eyebrows. They're not twins, they're sisters. Okay. Whoa, are they kind of matching? Kind of. It's okay. It's okay if they're not. It's okay. I'm gonna go back in and make it just a little bit thicker. My wings aren't perfect, but hey. Should have pulled this one down just a little more, but that's okay. It's okay. Back in with our Armed and Gorgeous palette and our JH41, and we're going to get that shade Coin right onto the tip of our brush again. And start putting it onto our white liner. We're going to go back in with our JH32 brush, and I'm going to kind of brush over my liner just to get rid of that loose fallout of the glitter that fell onto my lid. As you can tell, my wings aren't the exact same, but that's okay. Like I said, it's my first time trying this look, and so the next time I try it, they may be better. You never know. So don't get discouraged if they don't look the same, because sometimes it happens, especially if you're learning new with liquid liners or you're doing wing liner. Sometimes it's hard to get them perfect, and trust me, just keep trying and trying and trying. Don't get discouraged. Just keep trying. Like I promise you, it'll get better over time, but just keep trying and don't give up. Okay, now here comes the other hard part. On the picture, she had a black winged liner that kind of was smaller, so it didn't connect with my gold liner, but it went just underneath it. I'm just going to take a cotton swab and the Marcellier cleansing water, and I'm just going to get it on there, and then I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm just going to clean up the wings. And then I'm also going to clean up the corners of my eyes after I clean up my wings. I'm going to fold in half again and just kind of clean up a little bit. Go around it, just not too much. Just kind of clean up a little extra. Beautiful. And dry it off. I'm going to use a Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. Why do I keep buying waterproof? But this one actually has like a tip, a very like easier tip to work with. Pull my eyelid up just a little bit. Do it nice and gentle. Just kind of give yourself an outline. Like so. Is it just me, or is it you too? Whenever you do liner, you always have to blink. Like I will not blink through eyeshadow or anything else, but when I have to put a liner on, my eyes, they just be like, oh, gotta blink. Oops. Now just fill in the empty spaces. And I'm just going to bring my wing out just a little bit further. Make my wing just a little bit thicker. In her picture, hers, then go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. Look at those. Those ones actually match. Do a little happy dance. I'm going to go back in with my JH32 brush that has a little bit left of my yellow on there, and I'm just going to kind of fill in like the spots that didn't have any eyeshadow on it. I'm just going to clean up a little bit of that glitter that's on the top of my eyebrow, or the bottom of my eyebrow. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Stay Naked foundation in the shade 30NN, and I'm going to take 2 pumps onto the back of my hand. I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge, and then I'm just going to put foundation on. The foundation has a weird smell to it. And I don't know if I'm the only weird one who's like weird when it comes to like smells, but I know whenever I like buy something new, I have to like smell it to see what the smell is like. Is it just me? Okay. I haven't really decided yet if I love or if I hate this foundation yet. Like, I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you. And be careful to not mess up your eyeshadow wing. You keep it out as far as you want, girl. You keep that wing as far as you want. And make sure you always bring your foundation to your neck. The way it's blendable. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but this foundation is very like patchy on my forehead. And so far, like, that's one of the negative things I really don't like about it, is that it looks kind of patchy. And on my nose, like my pores. Can you see that? Can you see my pores in my nose? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if I like you Urban Decay Stay Matte, or I just don't know if I like the Stay Naked one yet. I'm still growing on me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to put some on my chin, under my eyes, my forehead. Just take my beauty sponge and tap it out. I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush. It's a flat brush. And just get into the crease of the eye and underneath my eye. Just a little bit better than my beauty blender could. Again with my eyeliner and just kind of clean up what I covered up. That way it's just gonna go over what my mascara. I'm just gonna go over what my concealer got on top of my eyeliner. Beautiful. I'm gonna take my Tarte setting, or my Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. It's a translucent powder. And I'm going to take the brush that it comes with, just dip it in. I'm going to put it on my chin. Underneath my eyes. Actually, I'm just going to go in with my damp beauty sponge. And bake underneath my eyes, my chin, and my forehead. Bring it down to the bridge of my nose. You know, foundation I thought I hated, but then I tried it a couple more times after my first video, is the Born This Way foundation. I thought it was too heavy on my skin, but it was only heavy my first day because it was my first time ever using it and I wasn't really used to it. So, you know, you have to wear it over and over again just to keep trying it to see if it's something you would like. And after wearing it a couple of more times, I actually really did like it because I like the full coverage. And with living in Arizona, with it being 1,000,001 degrees out, it makes my foundation just stay and not melt off, and I don't feel really dewy or oily. So if you have oily skin, I suggest you to try the Born This Way foundation because it's actually a very good foundation. And I really understand what the hype is all about it now. Like, okay, I get it. I get it now. I get it. The next thing I'm going to do is going to take my Kylie bronzer in the shade Almond. And then I'm going to take my JH07 brush from the Jaclyn Hill palette and dip it into my bronzer. Not a lot. And I'm just going to contour my face. I'm going to do just a small line. I'm going to go in with my JH04 brush and just blend that together. Like so. And then I'm going to go back in with my JH07 brush and do the top of my forehead to the side of my face on both sides. Go back in with my JH04 brush and just blend it out. And then you're going to go back in with your JH07 brush and your bronzer. You're going to sculpt out your jawline. And go underneath your chin. So if you can see that hard transition, I'm going to go back in with my JH04 brush and blend it together. Beautiful. And now while I'm still baking, I'm gonna go and hurry up and do my eyebrows off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. If you guys ever wonder what I use on my brows, I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Soft Brown. And then I also use the Morphe Brow Gel. I love that gel because it keeps my brows in place, nowhere to go. And then I use the Morphe M158 brush, the double-ended with the spoolie and the brush at the end. I like this brush because it just gets so precise. It's so small. Go in and put some mascara on with my Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And then I'm going to go in with my Ardell, and then I'm going to go in with my Ardell 812 lashes. And then I'm going to use my Duo Green Eyelash Glue. And I'm going to go in with some regular standard tweezers. And just put the lash glue on the band of the eyelashes. Don't put too much, don't put too less. Otherwise they won't stay. Then just place them on. I'm just going to go in and do my next eyelash. And then I'm going to take my Morphe brush. It has no numbers, but it's a puffy blush. And just brush off all my setting powder. And then I'm going to go back in with the James Charles palette with the color B. And I'm going to use a Morphe brush. Has no numbers on it. It's a very small stippling brush, and I'm just going to dip it into my shade B. I'm going to go underneath my eye. And I'm going to bring that color all the way from corner to corner. And it's okay if you get a little bit of fallout. Just take your brush and wipe it away. That's why you always want to tap off the extra so when fallout doesn't really happen. Beautiful. And I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to go back in with the James Charles palette to that shade 518. That's that orange shade. And I'm just going to bring it lightly over the top of B. I'm going to get as close as I can to my waterline with it. And then before my face with the Morphe mattifying setting spray. And black mascara, and I'm just going to do my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay lip liner in the shade 1993. And I'm just going to line my lips. Then I'm going to take my MAC mini lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. It's a very nice nudish pink color, and I'm going to go right over the top of my lips. So this is the completed look. I love this look so much. It's so beautiful. It kind of makes me feel fancy in a way, like, hey girl, where you going? I'm going to my couch, that's where. But I'm loving it. I love this. Like, I normally don't work with colors, but I really like this yellow shade on my eyes. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Like, it's actually very nice. And I hope when you would do this look, if you try to recreate it, please just take your time and go at your own pace. Because trust me, this liner, it may look nice, but it took me forever. But you know that because you just seen me do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell everybody about me. Tell everybody. And when I mean everybody, I mean everybody. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.